Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Babe Ruth is on the mound for Houston in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Play ball. 3. Full 4. Take your base. You're out. 3. Out. He's out. Out. You're out.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He enters this one second in the American League in round triplers.
Designated hitter.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
D-Row, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder. And that's the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
At the plate, Lou Gehrig.
Now
he flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Digging in to try it again. Jimmy Fox. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he'll be thrown out at third, trying to take the extra base with 2 gone, and the inning is now over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 3 innings complete. It's the Astros 4 and the Pirates 3. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 4.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in. And still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. So stepping in, Lou Gehrig, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings. So that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
The batter, number
Striding
3.
into the box, Jimmy Fox. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
The 0-2 delivery. Line drive to center field. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to play the go-ahead run and maybe another. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, D-Row. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The Stros put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Number 16 wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. Raleigh Fingers earns the save out of the bullpen, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's in the heart of Texas on a Wednesday night at Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Cy Young, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting.
Out. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. 3. Out.
Now batting, Lou Gehrig.
Leading up for
And
the
you see
Astros,
the numbers there. He's been very
designated
dangerous
hitter,
at the plate, to say the
number
least.
4.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Shoots this one.
Dig.
Bell brings it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
One out now in the Houston third.
Now batting,
and in steps the
number
Iron
4.
Horse, Lou Gehrig. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Musial leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 misses. Ball 2.
Ball 2.
The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in now, Jimmy Fox. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in, Rogers Hornsby. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is on the ground over the first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but they're up 1-0. Next will be the designated hitter.
Leading up
Gehrig
for the
comes into
Astros,
this at bat 0 for
the
1
designated
in the ball
hitter,
game.
number 4.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Polanco. Still ranging back. You can kiss it goodbye. Solo shot to right center. Number 31 for him on the season, as the Astros will open up a 5-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in once again, Lou Gehrig. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Hit high and deep to left field. Tuchman racing back.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
On the warning track, he makes the catch. One error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're through 6 full. Houston leads this one 5-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lou Gehrig, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
1 out, nobody on. Lays off 2-2 now.
2-2 to count.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The throw into second. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, the pitcher must be just shaking his head. That pitch wasn't anywhere near the strike zone, but he gave it the old tomahawk chop and somehow connected with it anyway. Now he's standing on second, and he even has to smile about that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimmy
3.
Fox. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ready for another shot now. Rogers Hornsby. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tauchman is there, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. The Astros lead it 8-2.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
8-5 tonight. Houston took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Cy Young earned his 5th win of the year. Mitch Keller was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 8 runs on 14 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Houston Astros. Pittsburgh find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Vida Blue gets the start for Houston in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down.
3. That hit him. First base. Out.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig.
Batting
hitting
fourth.
500 in the
The
series
designated
so far.
hitter,
4 for 8.
Number 4.
First delivery to him on the way. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 0-1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Kaline is off of first with 2 away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Striding forward now is the DH, Lou Gehrig. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Still only 1 out in the inning. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Unbelievable. A home run. I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season, as the Astros have opened it up now 4-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those.
Next will be the cleanup hitter,
Lou
Gehrig. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Cool throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink, and if you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Astros on top, 5-0. Settling in now, Lou Gehrig. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. You can kiss it goodbye. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 2nd home run of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so...
Now at the plate,
Now
Lou
batting,
Gehrig. And
number
he'll be
4.
trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Newman will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. Houston put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Vida Blue earns his 8th victory of the season, striking out 12 in the process. Trevor Williams couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshowNation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.